Hello, and welcome to the third episode of Star Talks. What a blessing to be here in presence with you all through the quantum field. Let's start off by taking a moment to be in presence, by taking a deep breath in, holding it, and out. Another deep breath in, as slow as you can, and releasing anything throughout the day, any thought that of what you might have to do. Taking another deep and grounding breath in, expanding into your energy and into your auric field, and releasing it. And coming into presence with the infinite star above your crown, infinite source of light and love. Mm. And it is so nice to be here.
It
How are you doing,
is.
Kat?
I'm amazing.
That is so good to hear.
Yeah,
Mm.
how are you doing in these crazy March energies?
Oh my God. It's been something else. For the past, what, like 6 months or even more, I've been saying, and Spirit's been saying, you've been saying, everything changes in March. Everything changes in March. And I mean, astrologically, there's been, like, you could see it coming. The lunar eclipse, all the full moons, the solar eclipse, the retrogrades, like it's stacked up. And still, I wasn't ready. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just flowing with the energies. Like I feel the influx of the energies. I feel the expansion and I feel that I'm riding the wave. So I'm in this high vibration, which is
Absolutely.
beautiful, but it can get so intense. So there's so much going on. Like I'm fully booked. Things are flowing. I'm getting collaborations. It's amazing. I'm feeling like this beautiful new earth, high vibrational frequency, which we've been waiting for.
We have been waiting
Yeah,
for. And with
yeah,
that polarity, I feel that on my end, I'm on the side where I am trying to stay afloat, but there's so much energy and so many things happening. I have been breaking like
yeah,
cycles and karmic cycles, lessons. I
yeah,
have been distancing myself from relationships, friendships, and it's just been like honestly a little bit shocking,
yeah,
but
yeah,
in this time with all this change and shift, I feel like it's so imperative to be grounded.
yeah, yeah.
And I have my own personal life with all of that change, and also in the collective there's all this information that's coming out. And did you see the pyramids?
Mm.
There's all this knowledge also that I was hearing, like it's gonna, things are gonna change. There's gonna be like a collective shift, and we're starting to be like, okay, questioning who
Mm.
really built that, what were the
Mm.
pyramids built for, which I'm so thrilled that that conversation is being
Yeah,
brought back up.
yeah, yeah, it's amazing. Good time. Yeah, we've been waiting for this.
We've been waiting for this time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
seeing a lot of people that are now doing a lot of shadow work. Things are coming up, things are crumbling. And know that if things in your life are crumbling, it just means they're out of alignment and they do need to fall away so you can come back into that alignment and into flow. So when things crumble, when there's that destruction point, just know it'll pass, and that's the creation point. It's
Absolutely.
beautiful. It's making room for more light, for more opportunities, more possibilities. So it's okay, whatever you're
100%.
moving through.
Yeah, because as I release and as I witness, this has been such a different eclipse season than previous ones, because this time I get to witness and be present with all the emotions that are surfacing up. All, I've cried so much. Woo, I just went to a body of water to just be cleansed and connect with nature because I need that
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
But with all of that shifting, it's also being aware of what is out of alignment
yeah,
and what am I letting go? What am I making space for? because yesterday I had this beautiful experience where I was on top of a hill in this beautiful house after these past 3 weeks of craziness. And I've been doing the work and doing the shadow work and witnessing the dark aspects of myself. It has been so much about polarity because I am light and love, but I
Hmm.
am also darkness. I am
Yeah.
also that unknown, right? That is the
Yeah.
darkness. So
Yeah.
I've been coming to terms with that,
Yeah.
learning, embracing it. And yesterday I was literally in a thunderstorm and I felt the energy, the photons. The sun has been sending
Mm.
so much energy into the ionosphere, and I felt it all, like absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
powerful. And I love how you mentioned going into water and even just standing in the rain or the thunderstorm at this time, using the elements, so the elements of water, and just going into the ocean or the river, or even just using a shower or a bath, putting some beautiful salt crystals in there and using that to help with the purification. Like for me, that is such a powerful grounding tool, as well as going out bare feet and just standing in the sun or putting my hands on the ground and saying, oh, transmute anything that, is not mine, and allowing just the energy to move down, down, down the body. Because we store so much in the head. During this time, our head is cloudy, it's buzzing, it's frantic with all of this crown chakra energy because we're receiving so many downloads, so many codes. Um, and it can be really chaotic. So for me, it's bringing it down and being in that stillness, to simply breathe into the stillness. And yeah, the breath work's come up a lot for me. Um, yeah, to really, really focus on the breath work, to bring the body back into that homeostasis, to calm the nervous system, to find the awareness in the stillness.
Because we are the technology at the end of the day, and we
We
are
are.
receiving these upgrades. It is, as a grid worker, it's just so wonderful to see and to witness other people experiencing
Mm,
it as well. People that aren't as connected to the grid systems, they're all like, I hear them saying, I feel the energy. I know there's something going on. I feel it. And
mm.
I'm like, yeah, there is so much. The humans are regaining the DNA codes that were once forgotten and moved into lower
Yeah,
frequencies.
yeah.
The Kali Yuga ended 3 days ago. So like literally it's been wow, like
Yeah.
it's been so beautiful to witness it. And like you said, this is the time that we've been waiting for.
Mm.
The time we've been waiting for, and with that also that what you taught, I think you told us this in last episode, to ground it in. I've been
Yeah.
doing the physical motion of sending the energy back
Ah,
down into
yeah.
the earth.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's a
beautiful. I've been
beautiful balance.
starting to start my mornings with Qigong as well, which
Mhm.
is a beautiful, beautiful grounding process to get you in the present moment to master your chi, which has been, yeah,
What do you like
amazing.
about it?
I
Yeah.
just love the flow of the energy work. I just love bringing it up from the earth. I love bringing it down from the ether. I love bringing it into my body, allowing it to flow through my chakra so it's moving. I love storing it in my body so I can harness it whenever I feel like I need an energy boost. It's just there. It's just learning to
100%.
master and harness the chi. Mm.
Yeah, and it's so wonderful, like to to remember these ancestral practices. Like this is
Yeah.
new, and then all the knowledge that is coming in from the elders. I heard this at the beginning of the year, that the elders have risen. They
Mhm.
are here, the ancestors, they want to be heard because we're going back to the time
Mm.
that we are remembering and reliving
Mm.
all of this beautiful knowledge and
Mm.
what would you call it, this beautiful
Wisdom, ancient
wisdom,
wisdom.
ancient wisdom being remembered.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
It's amazing.
It's not, it feels like it's nothing new, but at the same time, it feels so new to me. So
Yeah.
again, with the polarity, it's just coming to terms with the fact that like you we really are these magical beings, these powerful cosmic beings, multidimensional.
Mm.
We're simply here in a fractal of something so much bigger. And with that is also just being able to play in this
Yeah.
game of
Yeah.
life and witnessing. The fact that I was in a thunderstorm yesterday is a miracle within itself. Like I'm
Mm.
just
Yeah.
constantly in awe of my
Yeah.
life, even
Yeah.
with the ups and downs.
And that's a beautiful reminder to play. Like I used to take things so seriously, but just jumping in the energy and playing and flowing and bringing that inner child out. And I swang on a swing, the kids swing in the park the other day, and I was
Oh
like,
my God.
"This is beautiful!" Like dancing in the rain, like
And watching sunsets and like being
yes.
swept away by the waves and the things. And I'm so tan lately because I've just spent so much time, like the universe has orchestrated it perfectly for me
Mm,
to spend time barefoot doing breath work and outside. I'm like,
perfect. Thank
"Oh,
you.
I'll go."
Thank you. Thank you.
But with that, I did want to say, and ask you a little bit about this because this is something that I've noticed, that in the spiritual communities, oftentimes we see this not the opposite of lightheartedness, people taking it very seriously and people even being scared because I think and what I have seen in the older generations as
Hmm.
someone who's a little bit younger, it's just there's still this fear almost,
Hmm.
like I would love to talk about that because I sense that people often say like be careful with what you're doing, like be careful with the energy, don't try to like play God, like you're not God, things like that. Like there's still I feel like there's still a little bit of fear. Or a friend was saying something about like he doesn't want to open up portals anymore into the quantum realm because he like it like like it's just there's like this fear associated because
Yeah.
we are powerful. So how do you
Yeah.
think people can overcome that?
Good question. There's always been that fear there. There's always been that, don't open your third eye,
Don't meditate. The
Yeah.
devil can come in from the
Yeah,
Catholic. That's what I
yeah,
heard a lot.
yeah, yeah. However, like, we're in this time where we're stepping into our power. We're rising. And if we can just see it from the neutral point, so looking from above, there's gonna be that polarity, as you said, that dark, that light, that fear and that love. So the polarity of love is fear. So it's just the same as the light and the dark. So there are people stuck in that lower polarity. There are people that are going to have that tethering point when we're shifting into this new frequency. So it's just part of the polarity. This universe is the polarity. So it's going to be there, but it's for us to look above it, to transcend it, and it is what it is. So I don't try and even, focus on it much anymore. It's just there, and it will be there, and that's okay. So
It's
it's
just
really
yeah,
doing what is your truth? And if there is fear there, it's actually going within. It's looking at that resistance. Okay, what is my fear? I had massive fear around opening my third eye. It took me ages. I had to unbind my third eye because I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see the truth of the universe, the just the destruction, the horror, the terror that I possibly created. So yeah, full fear and resistance. But that was something I had to do from within. So if there is that fear, looking within and clearing it within yourself, and then that internal reality will reflect the external reality, and things will just slowly start to align.
absolutely. Because I want to honor what people have experienced and they tell me these stories, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of stories about these these experiences with supernatural or whatever it is and what it is, right, is humans tapping into that quantum field, and our minds and our words and our actions are so powerful that of course you can create any experience you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
So within that, I always try to respect that and like acknowledge their fears, but also for me, it's
Mm.
about not stopping what other people think about like their fears and me not living in my authenticity.
Yeah.
Because if people are like, why are you always light coding, talking like light language? Why are you always talking your dragons? What do you mean you saw a dragon? What do you mean you saw like, your uncle that like I
Yeah.
don't know how
Welcome
to
to our crazy
say
world. Freaking love it. Just a
okay.
normal Tuesday.
Okay, amazing. Okay, this is new to me because I'm just like, what do you mean? I'm in a lightning storm.
Yeah.
I'm talking to this
This is normal
dragon.
for us though, like yeah, like we can call in a dragon at any time, but for, a normal, someone who's not awake and conscious in this matrix, like that's fucking crazy.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I forget sometimes because
Yeah.
it's so I just this is a game and
Mm.
what do you want to create for yourself? What reality are you trying to timeline jump and shift and quantum jump
Yeah.
into?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
And
I
yeah, I want to
uh-huh,
create that. I want to create that coding and the dragons and the rainbows and the lightning storm. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to create that? That's
absolutely.
spectacular.
It's so fun. It's so fun
Yeah.
and and that's kind of like what I guess I chose as a grid worker to just be
Yeah.
the one that is aware and the
Yeah.
one that opens her third eye and sees the
Yeah.
dragon. Because if it's not
Yeah.
me, then who's gonna bring in the dragon into
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
reality?
Yeah.
If
I
not me,
l-
then who?
Yeah. I just want to acknowledge and honor you because I'm loving your energy stepping into your power and honoring and stepping into your archetypes. So this morning you said to me, I'm an oracle cat. And now you're saying, I'm a grid worker. I love how you own that. It's so powerful. So I just wanted to just take a quick moment and acknowledge that. Because yeah, when we can step into our roles, yeah, things shift. So
That's what it feels like. And it's beautiful, but it's also crazy. Like just having this awareness of all the fractals and I can like literally just see into my I wanted to say Andromedan self. I was gonna say Arcturian, but Andromedan came up, so
Mm.
I need to tap into that.
Yeah.
Andromedan is have been coming into my frequency
Yeah, me
lately.
too. Yeah, I've had Arcturians and yeah, Andromedans too lately. Yeah, and
Yeah.
connection with Palladium Council. So I got this NeuroSync device. I don't even think I've even told you, activated, and it's just a direct line. It's a channel that I can tap into. So I've been sitting in meditation and clearing the field and asking for the Palladium Council to download information, and it just acts as like this transmitter, clearer communication. So that's been cool.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
And I feel like to contrast that, there are times for me that I'm constantly talking to the galactic like
yeah,
family
yeah,
outside. But right now, I think that with everything that's happening with the earth and everything, I'm just in so much contact with the elementals. And it's so
yeah.
beautiful to see. Like right now, there's no I understand why I'm talking to the dragons and the
Mm,
fairies right now and
mm,
like the different like the elves and the earth because I
mm.
need grounding, but it's
Yeah,
so to hear also your part where you're like it's such a flow and in this high frequency and you can connect to our star family that's all
yeah,
around.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
It's that
excited to tap
connection to
into
the
this.
above and the below. Yeah, and then we're grounding it all into this now moment.
Absolutely. And just sharing the message. We're gonna do one for Earth Day coming up on 4/22. And just sharing this knowledge, this ancient wisdom that we're remembering, and the fact that everyone can tap into this and tap into the quantum realm and become a grid worker if you so choose to be, or become, just a pillar of light that sends that love and that those upgrades into Gaia through
Mm,
your body,
mm.
healing yourself. So we're working up to have this beautiful workshop here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it'll be beautiful. And this is an opportunity for everyone to come on board. Even if you haven't learnt, distant healing Reiki, everyone can do this work. You don't need a certificate to do this work. So the intention is to provide just some basic awareness of how you, in your perfect form right now, without any, certificates, can send love and light and harmony into Mother Gaia, into the grids, and really do this work and shine with us as pillars of light. It'll be yeah, magical.
Magical.
Mm,
The more I learn and the more I tap into this quantum realm, the more magic, the more I believe in magic, and the more I
Yeah.
see it in the leaves, in the sun, in the water, in the fish. I
Mm,
see the magic everywhere, and it's
yeah.
so wonderful, and I'm excited to help guide people through this connection of just being in presence with source and being connected to everyone
Mm,
in this realm that is in your heart,
mm,
in your
mm,
mind, and just
mm.
within you already. Mm.
As we bring in that unity consciousness, frequency of love and unity. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us, beautiful soul. We'll see you on the next one.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.